those Welsh-speaking communities in various parts of Wales who fear for the future of their language and their culture? To those people in the northwest and the west who feel let down by Plaid Cymru because as a party, all they seem interested in is protest and gesture politics, not serious government. To those people across Powys, in places like Newtown, Welshpool and Llandrindod Wells, who voted Lib Dem in the past simply to keep the Tories out. Then they woke up in 2010 to discover the Lib Dems were just like the Tories after all. Conference, we need to reach out to those people, to give them a political home where they feel comfortable and where they know that we're on their side. There's no reason why our message shouldn't resonate equally in Blaenau Ffestiniog and Blaenau Gwent. Colleagues, we need to continue to reach out from our recognised heartlands and reconnect with those communities that, for whatever historical reasons, stopped voting Labour all those decades ago. Thanks to devolution, we have an opportunity to do that. To prove once again that we speak for them and speak to them. That's the challenge that we face. But Conference, for us to reach out, we have to understand how devolved Wales is changing. And as we know, devolution is a process. We also know that amongst the people of Wales, devolution is popular consistently, whether in actual votes or opinion polls. The people of Wales are comfortable with the concept of devolution and say they want more. The challenge for us as a party is how we respond to this desire, how we meet their expectations and their aspirations. Conference, we are the devolutionist party. It was a Labour government that pledged to deliver devolution back in 1997 and did so. It was a Labour government that ensured we had that historic referendum in the same year. And today we continue on the path of devolution. We need to see the first part of the Silk Commission's work implemented so that Welsh Labour has the tools to do the job on behalf of our people. We do not need Tory excuses. We want Labour delivery. We'll await now the results of part 2 of Silk, but I have to tell you, Conference, devolution can't sit still. The present settlement is unclear. It needs to be changed. It can't be right that a settlement that led to the first government bill being referred to the Supreme Court, we can say that that settlement is actually stable. But let me explain what I mean. Is it right that a Tory government at a whim should be able to abolish the Assembly without a vote if they wanted? Because they can at the moment. Is it right that a Tory Secretary of State can prevent an Assembly bill, any Assembly bill, from becoming law? That's the case at the moment. Is it right that alone amongst the peoples of Britain, the people of Wales don't have the right level of control over energy and water? Conference, there are some things that can be devolved easily. There are others that can't. Take criminal justice, for example. It would take a lot of work, and it would take a lot of money to devolve criminal justice to Wales, and in reality, it's many years off. There are others, such as welfare benefits, that would make no sense at all to devolve, because the welfare system was designed to distribute money around Great Britain. It would be in Wales's interest to do that. Now, we look forward, of course, to a debate on Silk Part 2. There are areas of debate, such as policing and energy, which will need input by the members of this party and our trade union colleagues. And I look forward to that debate as we develop a devolution settlement that will stand the test of time. The UK government must deliver better devolution for Wales to show Scotland that they can be trusted to deliver for them. We know that what happens in Wales is closely watched in Scotland. But the great thing we've managed to achieve as a party is that we can wear our Welshness openly. We don't believe in independence because we know, and most people agree with us, it will be bad for Wales. It's because of our proud Welshness that we oppose independence. We know that what's important is the ability to recognise sometimes what's bad for your nation. We know what's good for Wales in a way that Plaid Cymru can never know. And that's what sets us apart from them. Now, Conference, I don't believe that the powers of the National Assembly should be exactly the same as Scotland and Northern Ireland. Their histories are different to ours. But Conference, I can never accept that Wales is inferior to Scotland and Northern Ireland, which is what the present UK government are saying. Let me be clear, Wales is not a second-class Scotland. Welsh Labour is not more lowly than the SNP or the DUP or Sinn Féin. Devolution must develop, and the people of Wales deserve the same respect as those of Scotland and Northern Ireland. We stand for a strong Wales as part of a strong UK. That's what our people believe in, and that's where we as a party stand too. There is no other party in Wales who can say, proud to be Welsh, proud to be British, and that is something we should be shouting from the rooftops. Conference, the Wales of today is different. It's changing before our eyes. As I go around this country week in, week out, I see a Wales that's oozing aspiration, an aspiration to reach new levels of achievement. Achievement on a personal level, achievement on a community level. In modern Wales, we possess an entrepreneurial spark and a creativity that's on a par with any other nation in the world. I witnessed it recently when I led a trade delegation to the west coast of America. The drive, the vision, the energy of the people who accompanied me on that trip made me proud. They made me proud to be part of the Team Wales approach that we as a party are leading and shaping. But conference, the change we're witnessing must also be mirrored in a change in us as a party. We can't and must not stand still. We're not passive observers. People expect us to lead, and that's what we must do. To me, the first law of politics is parties need to renew to remain relevant. And I believe it's time to renew this party from a position of electoral strength, not of weakness. Renewal of politics should not be a response to electoral decline. That's what Plaid Cymru do. Renewal should always be about having the confidence to change and adapt when you're at your strongest. And at this moment in our history, Welsh Labour is in its strongest position since devolution. So let's look to the future. Let's plan for the future of our party and also of our country. As I've said, Wales is changing rapidly. And Welsh Labour is the only party in Welsh politics that can respond to this change. We are the only party that can deliver economically and socially. We are the only party that can deliver change based on social justice and fairness. We're the only party who can navigate that middle way between nationalism and a Tory government that's hell-bent on dragging power away from the people. It's incumbent on us to find ways to satisfy the aspirations of our people, yet of course ensure that we enjoy the considerable benefits that flow to our people from being part of a wider union. Conference, as a party, we've had the privilege to govern Wales since the onset of devolution. But we must guard against complacency. As the well-known Quaker William Pollard once said, the arrogance of success is to think that what we did yesterday is good enough for tomorrow. Felly, o'r aira yn Llandudno, yn fod yn neges o obaith allan o gwmpas Cymru. Bydd llafur Cymru yn sefyll eich cornel chi. Bydd llafur Cymru yn sefyll cornel Cymru. So, from a snowy Llandudno, let's send out a message of hope to people all across Wales. Welsh Labour will stand up for you, and Welsh Labour will stand up for Wales. Thank you.